What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Evercrisis video. Let's discuss a few things. So first off, thank you to the damn crossover event for giving me an extra 1,000 crystals. I forgot that was coming my way, so I'm very excited for that. There we go. The last login bonus was today, so I'm gonna go ahead and summon, and hopefully we can get the last costume part that I need to finish up Lucia. But before we do that, I do want to talk about a few things. So first off, Steam is coming up December 7th. You guys are aware of this. I might actually be switching over to Steam because I can tell you now the emulators are destroying my PC. Like, I'm running so many things in the background that it's just eating up everything. So I'm hoping that Steam, first off, looks nicer than this, and I'm hoping graphically they can do this game some justice, because it looks good already for mobile, but I can only imagine how much better it's going to look on PC. So I'm actually going to make the transition over to Steam. I have a Square Enix account that's connected to this specific game. As a matter of fact, I have two because on my pay-to-win account, I have this one, but I'm only going to use my free-to-play. So I'm going to be doing the Switch, guys, and I'll probably cover the differences between the Steam version and the mobile version and talk about some pros and cons, okay? Specifically, the main one that's going to be a pro and a con for me is going to be one of two things. Number one, obviously having mobile on the go is really cool. The mobility aspect of it is very important, obviously, for a lot of you guys who are traveling, like I travel once in a while. It is important, obviously, to have your hands on the game, especially for a grinding game like this. And number two, now, Len, shout out to you for mentioning this. I'm not sure if this is true or not, is the auto clicker, obviously, right? So if there is a option on Steam to actually be able to press the buttons on your behalf, because it's crazy grindy on a PC. To sit on a PC all day and grind is pretty nuts. I mean, a lot of people still do it, but let's be real. Majority of the people who play this game have families, have responsibilities, have jobs. Like, we don't have time to just sit here and just idly click, 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 right? That's what the beauty of a mobile phone is. But with Steam, you're going to bring a plethora of brand new players. So it's a big deal for the game, guys. This is huge. If a lot of people were worried about the state of the game, I promise you, with it coming out to Steam, we're going to be getting ourselves a lot of brand new players. So with that being said, I might even end up doing a brand new beginner's guide and all this extra jazz that comes along. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to talk about. So Steam, definitely something I'm going to be focusing on. I may jump over, and again, I'll give you guys a review of my opinions on how it is and if it's worth doing the switch over. All right, now the next thing I want to talk about is the actual event itself. Let's talk about this, because I think this has been one of the best events to date with this game. I love the story because it's Christmas related. Everyone's in the mood, obviously. Everyone's in the season. And honestly, I'm not, of the religious aspect for Christmas, but I love Christmas for my kids. I love Christmas for my wife, who is in fact celebrating it, obviously, and I partake because of that reason. So it's always a cool thing when a game and a culture comes together and represents it so well. And I think the one thing they're doing correctly is making it about Barrett and Marlene. Nothing touches me more in the heart than a parent and a child relationship in a game, especially when a parent is doing their best to make their child happy, right? So in that regard, it's really cool. The thing I don't like, though, and I'm going to say this now, the thing I don't like is the fact that Barrett has yet to get a banner since the first one, and the story is about him at the end of the day, right? It's kind of wild to me to think that they have included Barrett in the main story, but not giving him any love at all whatsoever. So I really hope that changes. I personally love Barrett as a character, and I think it's kind of unfair to see him being mistreated this way. So that part does annoy me. Now, I do love this structure. This structure is really, really cool. It's a breath of fresh air from the usual grind, because they've given it a spin of idle. And I think this is super important. The idle aspect, I think they need to start adding this more into the game. It gives people more incentive to log in, right? Not just use your stamina, but log in and collect rewards at the same time. I think that's an amazing format to have. Number one, it's friendlier to your players. And number two, the structure is respecting your time a lot more. One thing this game doesn't do very well is respect your time. And I'm going to be straight with you guys. As much as I love this game, as much as this is the main game on my channel, and I will continue to cover this game for a very long time, hopefully, if I'm still around. Who knows? Who knows what happens the next day, right? But I think it's very important for the devs to understand that, especially when you're going to release it on a platform like Steam, when you have a robust amount of like an audience that plays it, like you have kids all the way ranging from almost teens, probably even younger, all the way to like old ass adults like myself playing it. So you need to respect their time. And I think this game has not done a very good job doing that for the most part. And I'm being real with you guys. You know, the fact that you need a third party app to make it worthwhile is tough. It's a tough pill to swallow. But I think it's very important that they continue doing this idle path. And I hope this is something they will continue pressing and doing more often. So kudos to that. This new score battle is actually a lot of fun as well too. Having a blast doing that. You guys can see here, this is not available till tomorrow, and I do like that they're kind of gating it a little bit, not making everything just kind of blow through like we normally do, and we're just sitting there like, you know, playing around with our fingers, figuring out what the hell we're gonna do next. So the gating is a little unique in this sense because we haven't had this really. I don't recall, but the event structure is really cool. Like I love this whole like level 7 out of 16, right? If you click on here now, you have a chance to get yourself multiple items, whether it's from enhancements to weapon enhancements to like stat stream stuff to even weapons. Like Cloud's weapon can pop up here as well too, right? So that's a really cool thing. Speaking of Cloud's weapon, I have to say, as much as I'm not a fan of the stats or anything, hell, you know what? It's a cute weapon. It's kind of nice to have a billboard you can beat people with. It's hilarious in my opinion. So definitely gonna go for it either way and try to max it out. But for now on, there's other good things here to collect as well too while we're working on it. And honestly, like it's pretty easy to get most of these things. Like if you look at it here, it does get a little more expensive after a while. But look at this, you get cloud parts here for 20. Like it's pretty damn good. Like I need these damn cloud parts. And hopefully there's be more right now. See that? Look at that. You got more. You got 30 here. So this is actually a really, really good event to get your cloud leveled up, or at least one of your cloud weapons leveled up. Especially if you use if you got Zdane's sword. This is where I'm gonna put my Obi for sure. I'm gonna Obi that up for sure. And then also you can see here Lucia parts, cloud parts. So this event overall is doing a great job in giving you a lot for a unique experience. So I really do like this. This is actually a really cool idea, and I like that they tell you the next reward is 24 minutes, max is 23 hours. Again, really cool structure, and I love that they're doing this, and the missions are actually fun as well too. I mean, the missions are pretty straightforward. I mean, there's really nothing different about them. You just spend stamina, collect holiday cheer, etc., right? So pretty straightforward things here, but again, event that is actually worth doing, and I love the idle aspect of it, so that part's really good. All right, so keep that up, Square. I hope you guys continue doing that. I've got to consume a lot more stamina here. You guys can see here I have to synthesize materia, reach level 8. There's a lot of things to do here, but again, these are event related. This will last for the entire event for 26 days, so no rush on this, guys, but try to get it done as much as you can, because you know when this is done, another one will pop up in its place, so try to do that as well too, okay? Very important to note that. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into home and do the second part of this video. So well done on the event, guys. Keep it up. I'm really happy to see it. I got to do some co-op afterwards. And yes, the Three Stooges on my Discord, you know who you are. Bring sigil breakers. I don't know, like I had to say it just because Alec was making fun of himself, so I decided to use his thing. All right, here we go. So we need 4 more stamps, guys, to get the costume. I've got 3,610. My biggest concern about this entire thing, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, is when the Murasame outfit came out and I started this whole new account over again, I was 1 stamp away from completing it. So I'm praying to God, thank you, that I don't have the same problem. So I'm now 2 away from completing this and getting the outfit. I just really want this outfit more than anything. I do want Tifa's as well, but I'm being realistic here. As free to play, we're not going to be able to summon for everything, right? Now, a lot of people were like, hey, Payne, you might have jumped the gun. Here's the reason why I didn't jump the gun. All the other character weapons that are coming out, which I know what they are, they're not characters I actually use. This is amazing. So I actually want to build Lucia as, ironically enough, as a red mage. I want to have Bald Eagle as a secondary weapon to help the ice damage, and I want to use the earth magic damage to pump out as much DPS as possible. So I am going to try to build her a little bit more magic based because I already have enough physical attack units. I need to complement Sephiroth with another magical unit. So this is amazing. I'm very happy about this, by the way, guys. I hope I get another Lucia weapon here, and I hope I get another, at least a Tifa weapon. I haven't got a Tifa weapon yet, so if I get that, that would be incredible. And even not having the outfit, it's still nice to have the weapon, right? So let's hope we get it here. Thank you for the multi, Square Enix. Appreciate it. Oh, just one. What did I get? Glenn? God damn it, another lamppost? Oh, I got another lamppost. I think I'm honestly like close to OB6ing this lamppost. I think I am. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back and take a look. Let's go back. I need to take that off my wish list now. Like, I had it on there for a little while because I was thinking, like, you know what? On some events, I'm going to use Glenn and just boost the crap out of someone's physical attack, specifically Cloud's. and just destroy things, right? But now it's getting to the point where I'm getting it so often that I don't think I even need it anymore. So let's go back in here for a sec. Let's go to Glenn. Let's go to filter. Go to Glenn for a sec. I'm not complaining. It's still a 5-star weapon. Like, can't complain over that. It is on my wish list, so I mean, I really can't complain. But like, look at this. I honestly, this is free to play, guys. I am literally one more level away, or one more rank away before I get it to OB6. Honestly, I may as well keep it on and just do it. At this point, why not, right? I'm one away. Look at that. Crazy. And if I push it one more, I think that pushes me to... Is it high right away? Oh, it's high already. Oh, no, wait. That's if I do one more. So I do need one more. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, we're going to leave it, and we're just going to level it up. Physical attack, you guys can see 17, 21 boost ability potency. So still not bad stats. I mean, they're not great. There's much better out there. But honestly, I can't complain. Like, that's still pretty damn good. And it's going to be a nice stat stick, especially if I decide to use it as a sub-weapon or a main weapon on Glenn. I eventually got to level Glenn up, though. I don't have him leveled up at all. I haven't been focusing on him at all because he just hasn't been very good, right? And that's kind of the problem with him, is like, as much as I love him as a character, and I think he's one of the most unique, like, breath of fresh air characters in a while for Final Fantasy, especially for this gloomy game. He's like a nice comic relief. It just sucks just they haven't given him enough utility, and that's maybe the wrong word to say, utility, because he does have a lot of utility. I just feel like he just hasn't been able to bring enough to the game for me to justify making him one of my main units. You know what I mean? There's just too many better ones out there. Anyways, all right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. 2 more stamps. I'll be on that hopefully in the next summon. If not, we'll do one more after that. Hopefully we'll have enough and we don't suffer the same fate. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.